All right, guys, welcome back to Bermuda Grass Central. Listen, fall is here. The leaves are falling and we're starting to mulch them. Let me show you something real quick. I got the robot mower out here. Okay, the robot mower doesn't mulch up the leaves like you would think, like a regular lawnmower. Everything has its limitations. It can mulch up just a little bit, but not a lot of bit right here. But I got a solution to that. We're gonna bring out the big lawnmower and we're gonna mulch up leaves. But let me tell you why it's important for you to mulch your leaves. All right, guys, I'll make it simple. When you mulch up the leaves, it's gonna do a couple of things. It's gonna save space in the landfill. You're not bagging them up. I see people putting them in plastic bags and putting them in the trash can. Sneak them in there for the trash guy can come pick it up. Another thing it's going to do, guys, it's going to provide free fertilizer. Now, this is not the conventional fertilizer that you normally put down, like this one right here, that Yard Mastery flagship. It's a different type of fertilizer. What it does, it turns into organic matter. All right, and it breaks down into the soil. And when it breaks down into the soil, microbe activity starts to react. I'm trying to say it so it's simple to you. And while it's breaking down, you'll have worms that actually get attracted to that part of the soil. Now, when you bring worms, you're going to get free aeration. All of this is beneficial to the lawn, but a lot of people are mulching the wrong way. So let me show you how to mulch the correct way. All right, so we got BYD Junior here. We're going to use the big lawnmower. Now, bear this in mind. My lawnmower, the robot mower, is cutting at 1.9. So we're going to adjust the mowing height on this one right here. Now, we got 2 inches, but I'm going to go a little bit above that. And let me tell you why. It's because when you're mulching leaves only and not the lawn, when you're mulching your leaves, you want the blade on the lawnmower to sit right above the grass line. You don't want the mulching blade mulching the grass and the mower at the same time, because you're going to have too much debris and it's going to be harder for it to break down come fall. The colder it gets, guys, the slower that stuff will break down. So you want to adjust that more cutting height right above that grass line so it can suck up those leaves and mulch them up. Now, bear in mind too, I have a mulching kit on my lawnmower. All right, now if you're side discharging, you're not going to get maximum mulch. And what I mean by a mulching kit, some of these lawnmowers have plugs that you can stick in. I'm talking about the 21 inch. This is a big boy right here. So you see this is blocked off. This is not a blocker chute. I have a kit up under there that literally pulls the leaves off the lawn, bust them up, and then put it back into the soil. All right, so before we go back there where it's heavy at, I want to test it out. And you can see the bumpy yard heavy lawnmower, not adjusted right, I might get some scalpel. You can see where the robot mower was trying to mulch them up, but before he comes down here, I'm going to take the blower and blow all these leaves out so we can actually mulch them up. So I want to show you this right here. He's mowed over that. All right, if we get down into the nitty gritty, you can see those leaves are busted up real good, about a dime size. If we can kind of get one up. That's not a leaf. You want them to look kind of like this. If they're a little bit bigger, don't worry about it, but you gotta bust those leaves up. That way they'll break down faster. The bigger the leaf, the longer it's gonna take to break down. Now when you're mowing it, you either slow down and give the lawn more time to bust them up, or you may have to go back over the same spot 2 times. So I get asked the question, a lot too. How often should you be mulching your leaves? It's gonna depend on you guys. Once a week, every 2 weeks. You got a lot of volume falling down like me, I gotta come out here once a week. The robot mower is not gonna mulch these up, all right? So we gotta bring out a different lawnmower. And then some of the techniques with the bigger mower, it's hard to use those same techniques with the small lawnmower, because the small lawnmower is light, it's more forgiving. Heavy lawnmowers are not as forgiving, but as you can see, we still a little green here, mid-October. And I'll just let you look at him come by. I'll stick my robot mower back out to get them lines back in there. Yep. All right, back it up. Come that way. That's a perfect three-point turn. So this is what it looks like when we're finished, guys. When we're finished. That's why I like mulching up the leaves. Like I said, guys, you're not going to shred them to where they disappear. You don't want powdery mildew, all right? But you shred them as best as you can. You let that fall back into the soil. Over time, it's going to just break down into the soil, and it's going to build you a better soil structure right there. Those who mulch, guys, generally you'll get an extra dose of fertilizer for that one season. So mulching most of the season or all season equals one fertilization. This is not something that you mulch one time and bam, your yard is fertilized. But if you mulch your yard on a consistent basis, don't bag it, don't throw it in the trash can. Now if you got woods and you want to just blow them up in the woods, that's fine, it'll break down in those woods. But those who mulch will get a better yard overall, and you're gonna help save the planet and feed the worms. So guys, if you want more tips for your Bermuda grass and you want to look like this, guys, make sure you hit the subscription button, like this video right here. That way YouTube will notify you when I upload. So you're tuned into Bermuda Grass Central, but before you leave, guys, I got a video on mowing heights. Check that out. I got a video on that. I got a video on this. You're tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. This is Michael Bowman. I'll mulch with you later.